Hey everybody, it's KTR. The message for today is you are not a high fee speaker because you're not willing to make a commitment. You know, it's so many people that I get a chance to talk to every single day that are just not willing to make a commitment. They are so in the gray area. They are so riding the fence. They don't know how to give an unequivocal yes or no. When they are asked a direct question, whether or not they're serious about their speaking career, the ones who are really, really serious, the ones who are committed, they say yes before I could even finish the question. The ones who are not sure, the ones who have self-esteem issues, the one who have confidence problems, the one who won't commit to anything, those are the ones who are never going to be high fee speakers. A lot of you need to start getting real with yourself. A lot of you people who are thinking that professional speaking, when you see my ad, is some kind of get rich quick scheme, you are sadly mistaken. This is a building business process, and you have to take it step by step. Everybody's going for the quick money grab, and that's the reason why they're not high fee speakers. I ask people direct questions every single day, and the staggering amount of people who deflect and who don't want to deal with those questions direct is just staggering to me. I mean, it is amazing how many people deflect because they don't want to deal with the truth. That means be a real business professional, be a person of integrity, be a person of class, extend courtesy. The same courtesy and respect that's being extended to you. If you could just give that back to people, it would be most appreciated. And then you could get through all this bullshit of deflecting and trying to go around the question. I ask you a simple question and you can't even give a direct answer. That's why you're not going to be a high fee speaker. See, I'm the only one that's willing to tell it to you like this because a lot of you need to grow up. You're not mature in the area of being a business professional. So when you're asked a question about money, you don't want to feel embarrassed because you don't have enough money to pay your bills. Welcome to the club. I've been through water, gas, electric, utilities cut off multiple times, foreclosure, repo man looking for my car multiple times, eviction notices. I mean, I've been through financial devastation, bankruptcy multiple times. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you. But the amount of you who let your ego and your emotions get in the way, because all that does is impairs your ability to make an accurate decision. A lot of you are double talking me. You try to talk around me. You're dodging the questions. I ask you a simple yes or no, and you don't listen. You have horrible listening skills. This is why you're not going to be a high fee speaker, because you won't submit and commit to higher level mentorship. I did it. Millions of other people before me, millions of other millionaires before me, and billionaires have submitted and committed to somebody who knows more information than them. But a lot of you are just going to be struggling forever because you won't be real with yourself. You were stuck right in the middle. Let me tell you something. Indecision is a dream killer. And all these people talking about, well, let me think about it. Let me pray about it. I gotta go discuss it with my significant other. Let me just pray about it. While you're thinking and praying about it and going to discuss it with your significant other and going to someone else to ask permission to live your dream, other people out here are hitting the ground running and they are willing to commit. People know exactly what they want to do. And when they hear it, when I present it to them and they know they want it, they're going to buy it. It's just that simple. They're going to make an investment in themselves. And a lot of you are afraid to make an investment in yourself. What are you so afraid of? If you need to go to therapy to deal with some of the shit that's going on inside of you, then perhaps you need to sign up for therapy, because a lot of you don't know how to conduct business because you don't even know how to manage your own lives. And I can see this. And then when I point it out to you, you get upset with me. It doesn't matter to me whether or not you choose speakerfocus.com or not. We got over 300 people every single week that want to opt into our sales funnel who want me to be their speaker coach. It's a numbers game. I deal with the people who are serious. I deal with the people who want to be committed. But the amount of you who are not committed, you're not committed to not just to speakerfocus.com. You won't even make a commitment to yourself. You won't even make a commitment to putting up a vision board. You won't make a commitment to writing down your goals. You won't even make a commitment to writing out a plan for what you want to do with your speaker business. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Professional speaking is not an ad that you see and say, "Oh, I'm gonna have money in my bank account setting up a Shopify store in 2 weeks." This is not this kind of business. And for those of you out there who think that, you are sadly mistaken. This is not a quick money grab. You've got to build out your business the right way. And then once it's set up the right way, you can earn high fees as a professional speaker. This is not a promise. This is a guarantee. I don't spend time dealing with things that don't make money. I don't have time to I don't make promises. I make guarantees. Guarantees are the things that are within my control. I know what I'm talking about because I made the mistakes in this business. So commitment is stopping you from becoming a high fee speaker. You won't commit to anything. This is the reason why you have a difficult time in all of your relationships, because you're difficult to deal with. See, I don't have to put up with that shit. When you run a multi-million-dollar sales funnel, you have a lot of success, as many of us have in the digital market space on these social media landscapes. When you do that, you don't have to tolerate any type of BS, dragging your ass, indecisiveness. You don't have to tolerate that at all. And if you're running a business and you do have to tolerate that, it means you need to swap out those clients for some new kind of clients. I don't have to tolerate that. So when a person tells me, and I don't even have to get upset about it, when a person tells me, well, Kevin, I'll give you a good example. Call this morning. Lady is a second strategy call with me. You are required to look at the speaker focus demonstration video, and you're required to look at all of the links inside the email, because it's going to answer literally every single question that you're going to have when you're going through your due diligence. She shows up on a call not prepared. Then she tells me, oh, I'm looking at some other options. Well, now you lied to me, because you told me this was the option that you were interested in, and you told me you could afford it and you had a budget. Now she shows up. You got to understand that lying is part of the sales cycle, and many people are going to lie to you. So you got to be skilled at detecting liars, and you cannot let them into your business model. So she keeps on talking. She tells me that, well, I'm looking at some other options right now, Kevin. And, she's giving me the run around, and she's stringing me along, and I can feel it. Right. So I said, you know what, ma'am, why don't we just stop the call right here? I said, because what I feel like in my heart of hearts, and I do this shit every single day, so I know what I'm talking about. I deal with people every day who lie to me. So I'm really good at detecting the bullshit. So I said, really what it seems like to me is that you're not looking for the best speaker coaching on the world's #1 platform for speaker marketing. It sounds to me like what you're looking, you just want to pay the less price possible. So she literally created a price, $14.75, which I never given her that price ever in my life. She created this, just pulled this number out of her ass, and she tells me she wants to get the coaching program for that amount of money. So I told her, first of all, I never quoted you that price. And she says, well, I'm sure I could get it for less. I said, well, guess what? I have plenty of other clients that pay me more. So for a lifetime access for this kind of high-level mentorship, I don't have time to play games. If you're operating a business, it doesn't matter what kind of business it is, you've got to work with people who are committed. You've got to work with people who give firm commitments. Don't let them ride the fence with you. It's either a simple yes or no. You're either in or you're out. You either want to invest in your speaking career or you don't. So what was amazing to me is that when I called her out, I said, Miss, you know what? Why don't we do this? You seem to be seeking out some other options right now. You seem to want to pay the lowest amount possible. So why don't you do that? And I said, I wish you nothing but the best in your professional speaking endeavors. And I ended the Zoom session, because I don't have to tolerate it, and neither do you. When you run a successful business model, it takes time to get there, but you've got to know the type of target buyer that you want. You've got to qualify people the right way. You just can't let anybody into your business. I don't. So if you're lying to me, if you're full of shit, I'm going to call you out on it. It's just that simple. Now, I'm not calling you out just to be mean, but I have to protect my business model. And I'm going to protect my energy, and I'm not going to give you a lot of energy if you're wasting my time. See, this is a two-way street. You want to schedule a strategy call with me to learn the knowledge, but then you want to bullshit me and waste my time when you actually get on a call. I can fill you out in the first couple of minutes and see whether or not you're serious or not. I mean, I could tell when it's a far stretch. You have a lot of people that are going for the money grab. You got a lot of people think this is a get-rich-quick scheme. A lot of people just fishing around. They just want to see what everybody has to offer. Some people sign up for everybody's coaching program. They sign up for the strategy call, but they never commit to anything. Those people are not going to be good fits for any kind of coaching program. They are not going to ever become high fee speakers because they aren't willing to make a commitment. If you have clients that are riding the fence, indecisive, they have to take a long time to think about it, those are not the right clients for your business. I hope this video helped you out in some kind of way. If you want to get into the speaker game, you can't be indecisive because it's a dream killer. If you want to get involved in the speaking business, you have to submit and commit to higher level mentorship. It's just that simple. If you want to become a high fee speaker, you've got to commit to written goals. You've got to commit to organizing your messaging, building the right kind of sales tools, setting up the right kind of automation, and you've got to commit to doing the damn work. And if